I said before, if this stops, it's because the memory is starting to go. It shouldn't be a problem, but if it does, I'll make a part 2. But in any case, like I said before, this is fan requested by a friend of mine, not only in real life, but on, yeah. Won't put his name in the description, though, because he's not that big. Just saying, sorry, drilling. Anyway, and my sign is pretty cool this time, mind you. And, okay, so anyway, here it goes. This is Halo 4. You have heard this multimedia franchise from both a feature-length film like Forward Unto Dawn, multiple games, spin-offs, board games like Risk. Yeah, they made Risk. And etc., etc. Books. And this is a new entry into the main series, starting its own trilogy called the Reclaimer Trilogy, as opposed to what happened in the third one, since 343, which is a play on from the Guilty Spark, took over this project from Bungie. Can't get the name out. And as you could say, is man, these people are probably gonna make it a little bit worse. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good, and I can recommend it to anybody so far. Is it perfect? No. But is it the worst? No. It's not. Okay, so the story goes as follows. You take place about 4 years after the event of the third game. Yeah, long, right? Especially when it's like a cliffhanger ending. 4 years. Alright, and so when the Halo thing exploded and made the Forward Unto Dawn pieces, and you're just cryogenically chambered and cold. Don't be cold. Anyway, so what happens is Master Chief wakes up and it's time to go back into battle. This time you are on a planet called Requiem, which is like a machine planet. It actually has a little dome. It's a machine dome with one entrance, known at least, in and out. And you awaken a new species called the Protheans, and a thing called the Didact, which is evil, if you didn't know. And so on and so forth. You can go running into forests, floating towered thingies, and jungles, which is kind of the same thing as forest. I'm sorry. Oh, there's also in the game a space mission, which is really cool. It's your Zero G, and you pick up the battle rifle because it's in midair. That was my favorite part. Anyway, yeah. So, story aside, is it good? It's okay. I mean, I've heard better, but it's good. It's a welcome. And I got one thing. It's not a complaint. It's just a question. Why is Master Chief's armor always changing every entry? I get the first one and the second one because the graphics change, but really, look at his. Okay, go look at his armor from 2005 or 7 or 6. Then look at his armor now. It's weird because he changes it when he's sleeping. Firmware update, my butt. Anyway, and like I said, it's not flawless. I mean, there's some plot holes, some weird things, and it's one of those things where you have to hear to listen, but even when we have captions on, it's really hard to understand. Aside, it's not a bad game. Like, story, you don't go for Halo for a story sometimes, especially when it has a long history so you can pick it up any time, or read up on Wikipedia, because I use that half the time. That sure blends in. Like, I'm just ahead. And so, yeah, that aside, it's really good. Recommend for anybody. Not for story case. And if you don't like it, it's 4-player co-op, like Reach was, which was really good. Recommend that too. It was 4 players like Reach, and you can do score attack like that for each mission, and 2-player split screen. So you're gonna have fun either way like this. And now, Sparnops. Oh, no, let's say Sparnops for that. Right now, let's get to the one thing that makes Halo great. The thing that kind of revolutionized Xbox Live. In a way. One of them. Not the first. Just one of them. Is multiplayer. Customization is back. In theory. Like, if you're doing red versus blue kind of teams, one team's going to be blue, one team's going to be red. But your armor sets that you have, you can unlock different kinds of armor, like the last one. That will stay the same, just your skin color will change. And there's some new modes. I won't spoil it, but there's some. I think Regicide is new. I can't remember. Regicide. I can think of more. Just Flood, which is like infection from Reach, but it's actually with the Flood, which is really cool. Get play as Flood. So yeah. Multiplayer is some are the same, but the maps feel a tad bit smaller, but it's not a big thing. But the community, no. So, there's this thing, which you probably heard about, and it's really easy. It's called Spartan Ops. It's kind of like these episodic series of events. Spartan Ops Season 1 and Season 2, and they're all free. So it's really cool, right? It's a really good party thing if you have friends with you. I would check it out. It gets 3 more friends, and it's really cool. Though it feels like something regular, like an arena mode ish. Even though it's supposed to further the story a bit, it feels like an arena mode. I don't know why. It just does. Because like you respawn with the set you can't, and you keep respawning. It's like you can never die unless there's some sort of timer, or you have to protect something, you fail it. That's the only thing bad. That aside, the graphics are good, like great-ish. They're really great with some frame rate. I can guess. Then, yeah. Then there's the DLC. Usually I expect like skins or more colors or new guns with my DLC. Sometimes that happens, sometimes, but it's just maps, which is mostly a thing for a map pack. But for if they're gonna have the castle, oh wait, maybe it's a map pack. You know what? Screw that. Screw what I said. But it's a great gameplay with your friends in any sort of mode: multiplayer, Spartan Ops, and main campaign co-op. And I can recommend it to anybody, especially my friends. Hey, Drilling, if you hear this message, during the summer, you want to play some Halo 4? Man, come on. Remember my game tag. If not, just tell me tomorrow when we get to AB. Or at the picnic. One of the two. Which leads me to my final verdict, which has been said by many people a time before. It deserves a 8.6 out of 10. I just made the 0.6 because it deserved the 0.6. Is it the perfect game? No. But is it like... should you listen to people who play COD? No. Because it's not the best... Neither are the best games in the world. Half-Life. But... Yeah. And the story is so-so, but its multiplayer and co-op makes up for it. Is it the best game in the world? No. Is it the worst? No. Is it the greatest? No. But is it the goodest? Not a word, but no. So, 8.6. If you enjoy my score, great. Drilling, remember to hit me up. And remember, signing off.